Welcome back to the channel, guys. Do not mind that stain there. Table needs to be cleaned. This video is a 7-blade shaver. And you can find this online on Amazon, as a matter of fact. I forget the exact price, but I'll have the description in the link below for you guys when the time comes. 600 mAh battery capacity, has the LED indicator, different lights. I'm gonna say different lights. This is actually the blades right here, and it has multiple pieces to it, and it does have a charging reminder. So with that being said, oh, it even looks like it's friendly with the water fountain and IP67, which means you can wash this thing down with no issues and not have to worry about getting electrocuted. Anywho, with that being said, let's hop right into this review and see what comes inside the box. All right, guys, so here's the unboxing. These are all the pieces that this thing comes with, in addition to the booklet right here. And just so you know, I actually decided to re-record this part first because I did the whole test and everything for you guys. I actually shaved my head with it, and to give you an idea of how it works, I let my wife finish it up at first, at the end, so we're good to go. But I'm going to go ahead and just show you the result. And it's going to be a little dirty, but I have to show it to you for educational reasons. Now, this is hair. This black stuff and white stuff is soap and hair. So you may wonder, how do you actually clean this and where the hair goes? You don't really see anything in your sink. What happens is these pieces actually snap back, as you can see, all 6 of them. The little groove is right here, just flip it open. Do the same thing with all the other ones. And what happens is you can see all the gook or anything inside of this to show that it's not properly rinsed out or cleaned. I purposely did that because I did shave my head. So I'm just showing you how some of the good looks. I had to obviously do a deep clean with this thing. Here you go. So that's how you just pull all the pieces back and clean this. Now, let me wipe my hands again, they're dirty. Right here, these pieces are detachable. So if you just take a look at the triangle, like how this looks, and just kind of match it up, boom, you could just, once it matches up, you just press it in, you're good to go. Now, again, you can take it out, show you. Very simple. Other pieces like so, just snap right in the same way. Boom, snap right in. Once you twist it, put it this way, the fastest way to do this is not to match it up, but just to twist it enough where when you feel it lock in, you know you got it, you can just press it in, you're good to go. So it is a pretty cool device. It looks like it takes about 120 minutes to charge, and then you get 60 minutes worth of use out of it. So that's definitely something. It's IPX6, so this can take splashes and whatnot. You can probably cut your hair in the shower, if we're being honest here, but I would just hold off on that. I'm not sure if it's the actual piece right here that's IP, or is it the headphones, the attachments that's IP rated. I'm not too sure. Charger goes right here, and when you press the button to turn it on, it shows your battery life on the outside of the screen. Press it again to turn it off. If you hold it, it'll put it in hold mode. And you may ask yourself, well, what's hold mode? Well, I'll explain to you. Let's say your child ends up finding this somewhere and wants to pick it up. If you press it, it'll let you know the percentage, but you can't turn it on. You have to hold it for 3 seconds, as you can see in real time. Then it turns back on. So it is a little safety mode in case for people that have smaller children, they may get themselves into something that they shouldn't. So that being said, this is a very simplistic thing to use. Now, this right here also, it's more than one thing. This is like the, I forget the smuck, or I don't know what it's called. It's a thing that goes on your neck, on your whole body, as a matter of fact. It's a body one, so when they cut your hair, all the hair will fall on that rather than your clothing. And also it is a bag inside of this too, so you can bag everything up. So with that being said, what else is there really to talk about this? Not much. Yeah, like I said, IPX6 rated. You could do clean water with no problem. It'll let you know when it needs to charge. It has quite a few features. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the section, and I'll actually show you guys how it is to cut hair in real time. All right, guys, so for review purposes, this is how my hair is right now. I haven't used the thing. I know it's jacked up. I'm gonna go ahead and use this against my head. Now, I'm not sure if you're supposed to use it with water, to be honest, but this thing literally has no instructions. So let's give it a shot. I'm gonna use it just like this, as you can see if it actually cuts. Worst case, I'll just wet my hair and do round 2. It actually works that way. Whoa, that's painful. It's working. That's not so bad. Okay. Alright, so that's how it looks without water. I should probably use water for this. It's definitely working. Yeah, it does work. After the first initial time, it was kind of, I'm like, I don't know. But it's working. We're going to try it again. Yeah, it's definitely working. Okay. Yeah, it's working. It's definitely working. So what I'm going to do is, second try, I'm going to use some type of cream or at least water on my head. I think that's going to make a difference. All right, so that's how I did it without anything. Now, common sense would say to probably use some type of shaving cream, which I don't have any. So my wife knows that she saves with, I guess you use shampoo or certain things if you don't have it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is use some of this for my head. This is all nice and moist, right? Get it wet. All right, now see what this guy can do. Wish me luck. It's not the most best feeling thing. Like I can feel the blades on my head. Of course, I don't want to press too hard because again, this is the first time I ever did something like this. But I saw those commercials with the shaving cream where they go ahead and do this. I just want to see if it actually worked. Okay, can't say it's not working. Try to get the front piece real fast. It's working. Woo, it's working. Okay. You guys can see that. And there is a couple things I forgot to mention. In the beginning of the video where I showed you that bag, it is a bag for the shaver, but it's also one of those those necktie things so you won't get all the hair all over your body. So, you know, like the barber's sash, whatever it's called, to cover your body up, so you won't get all the dirt on you. But it isn't bad. I like it now, and I'm getting used to it. Before, I wasn't used to it. I was doing it with dry hair, with wet hair. It's cutting like butter. Though I will say that you do have to go over some of the areas a little bit slower, like so. I'm going a little too fast. But I'm going to end up letting my wife finish this off. She'll have fun with this. So I do like it. It's not bad. I don't think it's really necessary to show you the other pieces, only because we know how the other pieces are. It's like basic stuff that's used at a barbershop, or you have clippers with multiple pieces that you can just pop them out and switch them. So we need to show that. But this is the one that matters. So for all you guys out there that want to cut your hair, here you are. It works. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and say, oh God, I'm extra smooth baby butt bald. Oh my God, I'm bald. Oh my goodness. Anyway, what I'm going to go ahead and say about this is that I do like it so far, but I'll say it's probably better to have some type of coating of water or something on your head, shaving cream, to make it easier for the blades to actually cut them off. Now, there is a way to actually clean these blades, which we're about to do in the next moment. Let me just go ahead and record this, and then we'll talk more about this hair cutting equipment in a second. All right, so I'm gonna be completely honest with you. After using this thing, it's not bad. It works very, very well. Obviously, you can see all the dirt right there with the hair, and see if I can pull it up. There you go, things like that. So it is easy to clean from the outside in because you can just pop the tabs open and spray with them and clean them. Obviously, you might want to use some type of cleaning solution, but just, unattach this piece, as you can see, before you go cleaning. Now, what I will say is that I do like this. It's actually pretty good. It feels good against the head after a while. Like initially, I'll just give you my initial feelings. It actually cut just fine. It cut so closely that I'm practically bald headed. Like I could feel the smoothness on my brain. And it's not a feeling I care to feel. But it is what it is. I do like it. I think it's decent. I'm gonna leave the description in below for the shaver itself, for the price of it, because it could vary depending on the seller that you get. So with that being said, Hopefully you guys learned something today. Like always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.